Welcome everybody to another session of Whatever's Clever with D.O. Lee. Today is Monday, December 21st. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope everybody's off to a good week, feeling good. Without further ado, let's get into it. Today we'll be discussing the Punisher and Daredevil joining the MCU. Yes, the rumors are already picking up. I mean, we all seen this happening. Not really, but the characters, they was just portrayed greatly, respectively, by John Bernthal, who portrayed the Punisher, and Charlie Cox, who portrayed Daredevil. They did an awesome job. Fans loved it. I loved it. The studios loved it. So we all getting what we want. Happy moviegoers, happy movie makers. That's a recipe for success right there. It's hard to fail like that. But yeah, man, so news really started to break around December 8th, picking up steam on December 9th about Charlie Cox being involved in talks with Marvel Studios. Supposedly he will be making his return in Spider-Man 3, which makes all the sense in the world. Many reliable sources have linked Charlie Cox's return to Spider-Man 3, which makes all the sense, like I said, because Spider-Man 2 Far From Home ended with his identity being revealed by Mysterio. Now, that sounds like somebody who needs a good lawyer. And with 3 seasons in, you know, that's a lot of character building, a lot of stories to go through, a lot of experience, a lot of meeting other characters, other heroes with different powers, you know, just pretty much being battle tested in the world of superheroes and supervillains. That makes a perfect attorney for a man like Spider-Man. So I think it's safe to say that Peter Parker will be represented by Matt Murdock, also known as the Daredevil. Now this should be really interesting because Daredevil knows when somebody's lying or not. Great sense of smell and everything. So Peter Parker's gonna have his hands full trying to get through this one. Also, I can't wait to see how it goes down when it's revealed to Daredevil that he's actually Spider-Man. And how does Peter Parker react to Matt Murdock being Daredevil? Does he even know about Daredevil? Has he heard about him? Is he about to jump into some kind of research to learn about him now? You know, I can't wait till they unfold all those aspects of the story, you know. Very interesting. That's why I can't wait. I feel like a little kid. I cannot wait to see Daredevil and Spider-Man on the screen. I know for all my comic readers and my older fan base that watched the Spider-Man cartoon in the 90s, some of the best episodes were with Punisher, Daredevil, and Wolverine. I'll never forget the fight they had in the alley, Wolverine and Spider-Man. Pretty good stuff, man. Pretty good stuff. So that's why I say the fans win. We winning with this one. Now, it's not confirmed. Nothing is confirmed until Marvel Studios themselves confirms this, but some pretty good reliable sources have been putting out this news. The rumors, actually. So, you know, it's looking good for Daredevil and the Punisher, Frank Castle. Now, his news didn't break until about December 18th. I think December 17th, but it picked up steam December 18th. Now, how they're going to introduce this guy is the real question. Because we all know about the Punisher. He's ruthless. He don't give a damn. He'll take care of you by eliminating you. Alright? Now, we seen his finale, his season 2 finale. He actually spared the guy, you know. Spoiler alert. But he was getting ready to kill the Pilgrim. And right before he took his final swing, his fatal swing, the Pilgrim said, "Wait, when you kill them, don't hurt my boys. I know who you are. You're the whirlwind." And you know, Frank looked at him and was like, "Man, don't hurt your boys. You got boys? I don't think I could kill this man." So I think he also had a respect thing for how tough the guy was and skilled and talented. You know, guys like that respect other guys like that, even though they usually kill them and stuff when they on the opposite end of a mission's objective, you know. So how do you think they're going to introduce his character, you know? Because his character isn't the easiest to introduce, you know. The MCU is pretty much PG-13 based, kid friendly. And the Punisher is a savage, to say the least. Now, like I said, the Punisher is involved with the Daredevil and Spider-Man. He's also involved with a bunch of other characters like Moon Knight, Johnny Blaze, Ghost Rider. Actually, I just came up with a pretty decent idea. The Punisher could definitely pop up and do more than a cameo in the Blade film. Blade is set to come out in 2022. That's a pretty violent character due to having to deal with vampires. That's a lot of shooting, a lot of slicing, and that's all what the Punisher knows, that's what he's about. Like I said, it won't be released until 2022, so definitely don't introduce him in the Blade film. He has to be introduced in 2021. The Punisher definitely has to be introduced sooner rather than later, as the Daredevil as well. I actually believe with all the cameos and characters that are rumored to be possibly appearing in the new Spider-Man film, they're doing the whole multiverse thing so he could, make his debut in Spider-Man 3. Along with Charlie Cox's Daredevil. Also, the Punisher is always in trouble and he always needs a good lawyer, even though the last time he had a good lawyer. They had the perfect plan to get this man out. And when they questioned this man, he said, "Yeah, I did it, and I'll do it again. I am the Punisher. I like what I do." Funny, crazy guy, yo. But with that being said, a great attorney in the MCU is Jennifer Walters. Now, she is just not another attorney, but one that specializes in representing superheroes. She is also better known as She-Hulk. We all know She-Hulk, the cousin of Bruce Banner, who I believe she needed a blood transfusion to save her life. Bruce Banner gave her one, and bam, she took the powers of the Hulk. Now, she could turn into a Hulk at will, and she's not as strong and powerful as the Hulk. But whenever she wants to, she can just turn into the Hulk. Well, She-Hulk. So I guess it's safe to say that if Jon Bernthal's The Punisher does indeed join the MCU, you could bet on him making a few cameos, popping up in a few movies that the MCU releases in 2021. At least I hope so. The more Punisher, the better. And then maybe become a regular on the show, like She-Hulk, or maybe gets his own show back. I think we all would love that. I think we'll love his own movie even better, honestly. And then pops up on She-Hulk or whatever it may be. But what do you guys think? How you think he should be introduced? Do you think he should have his own movie? They're supposedly doing the rated R thing with Deadpool, so why not the Punisher? Remember, the series ended with the Punisher in his full getup. Leather jacket, 2 submachine guns, and whatnot. What about Daredevil? We remember his show concluded with him beating down Wilson Fisk and finally having hard evidence putting this man in prison. I don't know how long he'll stay there, but he'll be a good foe for a future Spider-Man movie that involves Daredevil. I'm just saying. Now, after that, he had committed back to being a lawyer full-time with Foggy Nelson and Karen Page. So just let me know what y'all think. How y'all think all this stuff is going to play out. Is there anybody out there who feels Charlie Cox and Jon Bernthal did not represent their characters as good as most people think? I mean, I doubt there's a few people out there, man. So just let me know your thoughts. And don't forget, this is Whatever's Clever with D.O. Lee. Peace.